The Italian game has been a popular opening for centuries, and it's still played at the highest level today. Learn the key ideas to play the Italian with either side. White's threat to f7 is ineffective in this position. How should black defend and achieve a good game? Safeguard your king and defend f7 with a rook. Good start. White captured on f7 anyway. How should you recapture and avoid any discovered checks? Keep it up. What's next? Capture the bishop. Good work. Black's king is slightly exposed, but white has chosen a bad moment to castle, and black can start add another attacker against the pinned knight on f3. Good decision. White attempt chase white's knight from the center. Good idea. How should you expose the white king? Trade knights to force open white's king protection. White's king side is exposed. How should you take advantage? Save your bishop and make a threat. Well played. White will have difficulty defending the black has a dangerous attack, but white's bishop blocks the g. Prepare to threaten the g3 bishop with a pawn. Good start. How should you continue the attack? Force the g3 bishop off of the open file. White would have been better off sacrificing the g3 bishop. Find a winning check. Nice move. How should you continue the attack? Use a discovered check to win the white queen. Keep it up. How should you win material? Find a capture to win material. Well played. This is the sort of trouble. Pinning a knight on the king side is rarely advantageous. Attack the h4 bishop. White should have retreated the bishop to g3 where it's possible. Find a good capture. Good choice. What should you do about the pin on f? Attack the g5 bishop. Nice move. How should you prevent white from a pin the c3 knight? Good work. White won't be able to take advantage of the pin. White's big pawn center threatens to take over the game. Find a good capture. Good idea. How should you save your bishop? Save your bishop with a check. White's knight c3 was a risky decision. The c3 knight is pinned, so the e4 pawn isn't defended. Good work. With careful play from black, black's knight on e4 is vulnerable to attack. Attack the e4 knight and prevent black from defending with... Good move. The only way for black to defend the knight, capture a pawn with a threat. Great job. White has a dominant center and the safe. How should black prevent white from dominating in the center? Occupy the center with a pawn. Great move. If black can play the thematic, black has captured too many pawns and white can win material. Fork black's king and knight. Great move. What's next? Capture an undefended piece. Well done. White wins material and should win the game. Black's been incautious and white can win material. Make a threat and prepare to trap the c5 bishop. Good start. What's next? Trap the b6 bishop with your pawns. Great work. Black has no way to save the bishop. And how did Gioacchino Greco, the first great master of the capture a pawn with check? Good move. How should you keep up the attack? Develop a bishop with a threat. Good work. How did Greco continue to bring peace? Centralize your knight to control the king, e7, f7. Black wins more material, but white's attack is unstoppable. Retreat your bishop to threaten mate on f7. Good idea. How should you keep up the attack? Find a winning check. Black's sacrifices won't extend the game for long. Capture a piece and prepare a deadly discovered check. Great move. There's only one winning move. Greco found it. Use a discovered check to threaten mate on f7. Great idea. What's next? Capture a piece to force checkmate. Nice move. What did Greco play to force? Find a capture that lets you threaten mate on f7. Well done. Black resigned in Greco.